Hey guys, welcome back. We are back with some more Paladins Strike. Today I want to cover the patch notes for closed beta 07. Now this is when it released into all these new countries, and we have a list here of actually every country they have. The first and foremost, Paladins Strike is now available in 24 countries. Full list being, I'm sorry if I do not pronounce some of these right, I'm going to go through them pretty quick as well: Turkey, Poland, Ukraine, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, Lithuania, Belarus, Latvia, Estonia, Serbia, Hungary, Bosnia, Macedonia, Albania, Moldova, Slovakia, Croatia, Slovenia, Czechia, Armenia, I don't know that one, Cyprus, and Australia. So 24 new countries. There's a lot of new people playing, a lot of that is in the game. And this is some of what they added into the game right here. In addition to expanding our country list, we've brought over experiments from PTS for you to play in live. There's a breakdown of all the features that we're adding. The new manual shooting system. So basically every champion has been reworked with a new manual shooting mechanic for their auto attacks and their abilities. Every basic attack is now aimed, with each champion's ammo being reworked into an energy type system. There's also a new rune system. The rune system has been completely reworked. Don't worry if you've already spent resources towards the old system though. You will be compensated for your effort in the new system. You will collect rune cores from various activities in the game, then use them to upgrade the green, red, or blue rune page to the champion associated with those cores. Upon upgrading a full rune page, the page will upgrade and give an extra level bonus. All right. And lastly, the new rank system. Our rank system has also been reworked in a new system. Players will be broken up into 200 player subdivisions of the main division: bronze, silver, gold, and so on. At the end of each week, players will be promoted or demoted or remain in their division based on their placement in the weekly subdivision. Now, I do want to clear this up. I know a lot of people have asked about how the rank system works and how, you know, just a few amount of people are going to be put up into the next ranks. That's what you probably didn't know or were aware of, that the 200 player subdivision. So not everybody is going to be in the same division. Now, queuing wise, you're going to be able to play against other people, but you're only going to have to go against those other 199 people in your division. So be aware of that. So general system changes, some other things they did. In order to accommodate the new rune system, our sign-in, daily activity chests, achievements, and level up bundles all had their rewards adjusted. 14 of our champions will now be available through our free champions promotion. This promotion will allow to obtain one of these champions for free each day until you've unlocked them all. These champions will still be available for sale for 299 crystals in the store if you'd like to get them before that. Previously in Paladins Strike, most of our champions had a recolor style skin. We're happy to announce that all of those skins will be available for free through the award system. If you've previously owned one of these skins, you will be refunded, and champions who do not have recolors before have been given one, and you can unlock them by winning 100 games with a champion. Now that's the confirmation right there, guys. You have to win 100 games to get a free skin. That's all you have to do. All skins will now grant a 5% rune attributes bonus and a 100% gold acquisition bonus from games instead of the previous bonuses they had before, which were damage and HP. And also the tutorial hasn't been adjusted to accommodate the changes to the shooting and the capture point mechanics. Alright, for general gameplay changes, the walls around the objective point in Siege have been removed. The Fish Market Siege map is now the only map in the Siege rotation. The capture point mechanics have been altered. Pray we do not alter them further. Now players must lock the capture point for their team by filling up a small bar by standing on the point. Once the point is locked, the point is captured for their team and they are free to leave the capture point. It's very basic, so you just stand on it for, I believe it's 3 to 5 seconds, and you'll capture it. It'll turn your color. Instead of when you immediately get on it, it changes color. Targeters have been optimized for all abilities and basic attacks. All allied attacks are now colored with bright blue effects, while the enemy's attacks are colored red. And I'm glad that was changed because there was some confusion sometimes on who was shooting and whose was what. The manual reload option has been added, and that will reload all energy when pressed. Now that is below the attack button, and that is going to be adjusted in a couple weeks, as they said in the dev chat that they had. The kill streak notification on player nameplate has also been removed. That's to clean up the UI a little bit. Now, these are some old that were previously done on PTS, so if you're on live now and haven't noticed these are what we're talking about. All legendary runes have been disabled. Don't worry, they are working on them. So what they are working on them, they're actually going to be called talents. So be aware of that, and we'll go over those as soon as we get some information or are able to look at them. The cooldown effect on abilities has been adjusted to be more noticeable. And for summons, the maximum health of Juggernaut has been increased, maximum health of the bases has been increased, and the maximum health of the healing fountains have been increased. So overall, pretty much everything NPC-wise and static, they increased the HP on. And for champion balancing, all champions have their primary fire reworked and an ability removed. So do be aware of that. Going over Androx's revolver damage has been increased from 400 to 450. Revolver range has been increased by 25%. Defiance angle has been reduced by 30%. And reversal now absorbs damage from both the front and the sides. Now, reversal's cooldown has been reduced from 16 seconds to 12 seconds, and they removed the ability Defiance. Now for Ashe, her shoulder bash charging speed has been increased by 20%. Her shoulder bash cooldown has been reduced by 2 seconds, and they removed the ability Kinetic Burst. For Barrick, his blunderbuss damage has been reduced from 175 to 160. Barricade's cooldown has been increased from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Health of turrets have been reduced by 25%, and they removed the Dwarf Grenade. For Bomb King, his basic attack targeter has been adjusted, and they removed the Poppy Bomb. And for Buck, increased max health from 2800 to 3200. Shotgun damage has been increased from 175 to 200, and they removed the net shot ability. For Cassie, her crossbow damage has been increased from 350 to 450. Blast shot damage has been increased from 400 to 600. Dodge roll cooldown has been reduced from 6 seconds to 4 seconds, and they removed disengage. Now for Drogo's, they reduced his max health from 2400 to 2100. Rocket launcher damage has been reduced from 700 to 650. They simplified thrust ability now replaces salvo and increases Drogo's movement speed by 25%. Fire spit damage has been reduced from 1250 to 1000, and Fire spit now aims at the lowest health enemy in the area by default when tapping the ability. So if you don't aim it and just tap it, it's going to go towards the lowest HP person. And they also remove salvo. For Eevee, Ice Staff attack area has been reduced by 25%. Ice Staff damage has been increased from 300 to 350. Blink cooldown has been reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. Ice Block's explosive damage cap has been increased from 550 to 1100, and they removed Soar from her talents or abilities. Fernando, they adjusted the attack area to be rectangular instead of a cone, and they removed Fireball. So the attack damage area was mainly reduced because he had such a large area as a tank, and I feel that change was needed. Grot Lightning Staff damage has been reduced from 800 to 700. Healing Totem healing has been increased from 150 to 250. Ultimate charge rate has been reduced by 30%, and they removed Chain Lightning. Now for Grover, Blossom healing area has been standardized between the passive and the active effects of the abilities. Now Blossom passive healing has been reduced from 200 to 100. Blossom active healing has been reduced from 1000 to 700. And Blossom now heals all allies around Grover instead of a single target. Whirlwind's radius was reduced by 20%. Whirlwind's ultimate charge rate from taking damage has been reduced by 25%. And the health has been increased by 500 overall on Grover. And they removed the ability Crippling Throw. Now for Kinessa, the only changes that were made is they removed the ability Teleporter. For Lex, they removed Retribution. Maeve, they removed 9 lives. Makoa, they removed his Shell Spin. For Pip, the Healing Potion projectile speed is increased by 10%. Healing Potion cooldown has been reduced from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. And Evil Mojo projectile speed has been increased by 25%. They also removed his ability Explosive Flask. Now for Ruckus, reduced maximum health by 500, and they also removed the ability called Advanced. For Sky, they removed Poison Darts. Terminus, they removed Shatterfall. Tyra, they removed her basic attack her basic attack damage has been increased from 200 to 250, and they removed nade launcher. And for Victor, they increased his max health from 2400 to 2600. Assault rifle range has been reduced from 30 to 18. Frag grenade cooldown has been reduced by 2 seconds, and they removed iron sights. Now, this is a whole lot of information to take in, guys. If you have any questions or would like to see the full layout of these patch notes, the link for these is in the description below. It is on the PaladinsStrike.com website, so feel free to go check them out there if you would like to read them yourself and go over them. If I talked too fast or didn't cover anything as you would wish, I'm sorry, but it was quite a bit to talk about. With that being said, folks, thank you again for watching. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. As always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I am Soulbash, and you guys have a nice day.